Welcome back to Opus Magnum. I'm Dear Darling, and why don't we work together to realise our own magnum opus? As we seem to be plotting something for a ball. I don't know if I've missed something of a plot, because I don't quite remember. How much of Sigma's Garden have we actually done? Oh, I actually did 25 games ages ago. I forgot. I was just meant to go through this. Model student indeed. First you didn't know Sigma's Garden. Now it turns out you've never even heard of Sigma either. We haven't even established that he was real. Go researching it in a library event. Surely you'll find something interesting. I suppose I could. Wait, did you just give me an order? For someone who specialises in alchemy, you're oddly resistant to learning more about its past. That kind of subject matter is frowned upon at the university. Very few specialists in histories and legends, but the serious students focused on the modern practice. Nobody thinks there's much reason to dwell on the past. Well, that's a shame. When people who aren't alchemists think about alchemy, they think of the old stories. It would be good to be familiar with them at least. I'm afraid those old stories don't always give a very positive view of the field. It varies, certainly. For now, I think I'll just play some more. A perfectly acceptable choice. So, I'll do that 50 off camera, because it takes forever. But for now, we're going to carry on plotting for whatever we're doing in the ball. Let me know how you'd like the jewel of your tiara to look. Taras Calvin isn't one for subtlety. He needs to be dazzled by everything he sees. If my sword indicates nobility, the jewel should imply obscene wealth. Are you like... What's going on here? Are we trying to infiltrate the board or something? Are you trying to woo him over? But it would be a shame to make some overwrought bauble just for his benefit. Why not have something you truly want to wear? Maybe. I don't want to tempt myself to imagine this is anything but a plot with a specific aim, a specific target. But perhaps Taras's interest will grow all the more if you present yourself in a way that suits you. Oh, that's a frightening proposition. What? Excuse me? Oh, actually, this isn't as bad as I thought. That is absurd. Okay. I actually think this is not that bad. Despite how it may look. Ah, we're gonna need salt. Oh, hold on a minute. Salt only works on... yeah, It's not doable, right? With 3 things. This is something we've long established. If we have 3 things, we need to have at least 1 track going round, I believe. Because if we grab this gold... no, that's not true. Not true in this case. Because gold doesn't get calcified, so we can just put it over here. Smart. Yeah. Okay. We should not put the product over there, because that's not going to be anywhere near enough room. Let's chuck it over there for now. Let's focus on making this hex grid. So we'll start by grabbing the gold, swinging it round 3 times. Wait, hold on. We need everything close together, otherwise we're not going to be able to reach. Now I just noticed. Probably want things like that, right? So grab, swing twice. Swing round, sweet chariot. Oh wait, that's not going to be possible, is it? Hold on a second. Because we're gonna... is it possible to do every single binding in this? Actually, believe it or not, I think it is. Because we can make the spider here of 5. No, how are we going to put the last binding in? See, this is a problem. If we have this gold and we do these 5 bonds, how can we put the 6th one in without it colliding? I don't think we can. And also, I just realised it's definitely going to salt something if we do this. Why don't we... actually, this is an interesting thought I've never done before. Why don't we bind them as earth elements and then just spin it over like a salt thing? Okay, but we're going to have to still figure out what's a minimum, and I think we have to use 2 rails here. That's the most annoying part. Otherwise this does seem doable. But I think we have to use rails because there's no way we can do this hex bond in the middle while being this close. And if we extend it out to this distance, there's no way we can hit both of these. Ah, that's so annoying. That's so close to being able to be properly minimized, but alas, we had to go 2 rails. That's fine. We'll put the compounds over here. We'll do the usual salt thing. Will we go like this? The reagent, I don't know, product can be over here somewhere. Just trying to think what it should be. Probably here. This can be here. Swing around. I don't know if we want to do the salt like this. Now think about it. Perhaps like that. Yeah, that seems more reasonable. So why don't we grab that, swing around 3 times. Move up on the thing. One, 2. Should be there. No, it shouldn't. Yes, it should. Wait, is that okay? Oh, actually this salt thing could be in the way. Maybe we put the salt down here. Somewhere out of the way. Is that reachable? That is reachable from here. Sorry, let me just think. And that thing will be there. Just trying to think what's the best way around to do this. Yeah, I think we had to put the salt here because if we put it too close to this thing, once we start making this outside snowflake, it's going to be highly likely we accidentally run into the salt thing. Actually, wait, we put it here, didn't we? Yeah, I just don't want to take that risk and find out later on. So swing around here, move up, drop, swing around twice, move back, pick up, swing around twice, drop, move out, pick up, pivot. I feel like we almost should start with this, just because it's it'd be easier to reset. Yeah, let's do that actually. But we'll just start with grabbing the gold. Just because it's going to be easier to use a reset. And then swing around twice. Drop. Move out. Let's not move out. Move out, grab. Pivot. Reset. And we just copy and paste this, right? Which I learnt to do last episode. So this is add 1 earth, 2 earth, 3 earth, 4 earth, 5 earth, 6 earth. And considering this is, if this is correct, we should have, what? We never picked it up, didn't we? I am a buffoon. I'm a hapless fool. You've got to pick up the ingredient. The reagent even. Okay, there we go. Let's try that again, why don't we? Excuse me? So this is 2, 4, 6. Now how are we going to do the bonds in between? That is a true question, which I've not considered. This is gonna collide. No. Didn't we have this exact same problem before? Oh, on a previous thing. So this feels so familiar. We had this exact problem, didn't we? Hold on. I don't remember which level it was though, nor what we did to solve it. We have to basically move it out of the way. Is there any way around this? Without just putting in a third rail? I'm gonna go find that other solution, hold on. I found it. It's a water purifier thing where we have a solution where we basically solved it by putting another rail. But it seems like you can actually minimize this by somehow only using 2 rails. But I cannot figure out how you would. So I think what we're just going to do for now is honestly just use 3 rails. That seems like the best way to go about things. Simply. Because I don't want to try and figure out how you could potentially minimize it even more. So let's think. Basically every time we move once, we're going to have to now move twice along the rail, if I understand this correctly. So that's a shame. You can put things on track. I never actually thought about that. I believe this is how it works, right? I didn't realise you could actually put things on track, but that does make sense. Okay, so copy paste. Select this entire thing. Copy paste. So that's 4. Select that entire thing. Copy paste. And now we should have our little star hex grid thing. Hopefully. This one just seems like it's going to be a real nuisance to make. But at least we've got a lot of space now to work with. Even if it's a bit annoyingly like this. Suppose we don't need this bit. So we got our hex. Probably don't need to drop it yet. What we could do is pivot it once. And we've got this bond here. Then drop. Move out, grab, move back in. Sorry, this is pivoting wrong way, isn't it? No, that is pivoting right way. But we move it here, then pivot that way. Drop. If we just repeat this, so that's one bond, 2 bonds, 3 bonds, 4, 5, 6. Now this should bond all the green stuff together. I hope. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, then, well, we just try something different. That's kind of how this goes, isn't it? Trial and error. Or trial and improvement. Trial and error, not a very useful way to solve things. Okay, perfect. We don't need to drop it. We just have it now. As this thing. So we got it bonded here. And we never touch that. So that should be okay, actually. We can have that up there and then just move this on. So we got it here. I think we move out again because we're here, right? Drop. No, reset even. Rotate, move out before we rotate again, and it will put that thing here. Then we pivot it, so then it's up here, and that will do the other bond. And then we I just realised we could have done this more efficiently cycle-wise, but it's okay. It doesn't really matter now. So we got it here. I guess we pivot back. No, that feels like we should be able to do something more efficient here. We drop, move out, and grab here. pivot twice. So it goes like this. And then we do the same thing again, right? We reset and do this. I think this works. I think. Don't quote me on that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Except for now, once we pivot it, we've got it. I don't know why I said it like that. And we have it grabbed by... I don't know. Let's just see if this works first. I have a feeling I might have gotten something wrong, and I think I might be imagining us in the wrong place. But luckily this space seems to work out, and I'm very curious to see how people would do this. Completely minimizing cost. So this seems... Did I not grab it? How do I keep making this mistake? Grab it, spin. Should we just see if this works first? Maybe I shouldn't have deleted everything, because we could have just shifted it across. Oh, what happens? Sorry, I'm very thirsty for some reason. Too much talking, apparently. Thinking out loud what I'm doing. So now we grab it, put the salt on, pivot, nice. Grab, pivot, pivot. Reset. Perfect. That seems like it works. Grab, pivot, pivot, reset. Okay. So this will be 2, 4, 4, 6. So once we've done here, we've actually just got it. We've got it again. Grabbed by this point, right? Yes. So we're here. We probably just want to put it down like here. Perhaps this way. I think we can just spin around. I just think it's up here. So we've got a triangle here. We spin, the triangle will be like that, and we put it, yep. I think we just spin round and reset. We'll see if this works. And we'll see sort of how things go. From here, we'll adjust if necessary. Actually, it took 20 minutes. That's good. Despite the amount of copy and pasting in it, I imagine a lot of the time we have to face now is because it takes forever to wait for everything to be made, and testing takes a bit of a while. There we go. So just for ease of sake, I'm just gonna jump cut to when it's done, or when it's almost done, or come back, because so much waiting. To be fair, it's quite satisfying to see them, see this product's being made, even if it takes a long time. But after you see it once, it's sort of like, we don't see every single one. Ah, some people did manage to minimize cost. There must be some way of crafting that 6 pointed star thing without it colliding. I can't imagine how you do it though. That's really interesting. Not many people figured it out though. If it were up to me, I would dispense entirely with this vain and empty grandeur. That's a bit rash, don't you think? These rituals do hold important meanings. Perhaps they did once, but they've gotten lost over time. All the more reason to preserve it before it's lost forever. But it's all posturing, empty symbols. How many of us carry swords and can't even use them? Well, at least the jewel looks lovely on you. Thank you, Concordia. Maybe one day I'll be able to wear it purely for myself. Sorry, excuse that bit of a pause there. Just supply me with a thread, I'll take care of the rest. You're sure? From thread to complete dress? I still know all the suppliers of a Van Tassen raiment. They'll know what to do. This is amounting to quite the production. It's a shame that Van Tassens won't gain the benefit of his work. A ball gown made of pure gold certainly would have fit well with their sense of style. Oh, Frederick. I wish you could be there to see her. Oh! Was Frederick one of the ones in Phantasm who was killed in the war, right? She's getting her revenge, but now she's married to someone the other. Oh, I can't remember exactly. I should look it up again at some point. Ooh. Interesting, this one. We've got another endless chain. Of a strange pattern to be working on. It does appear we will have to have a rail of some sort. This does not seem doable without a rail. At my initial glance, because we have to be able to reach this one. Do we need 3 rails? Oh, it seems difficult to But actually no, because we could just do it based on here, right? We can grab that one and this one. Okay, I guess that makes sense. This is very strange. A little bit counterintuitive. Okay, so we had to make this shape, which should be simple enough, to be honest. So I'm just thinking. So we want the stuff to be here. We probably want the gold and the salt to be over here. That's going to collide, isn't it? I forgot. I suppose we can put the gold down here. Just somewhere. The gold just should be out the way. Is how I'm seeing it. Grab, rotate. Rotate, drop. Drop, rotate. So now we're up here. Move across, grab, rotate down. So we've got this bond here. Drop, move back, pick up. What? I keep pressing wrong button. Wrong button. Pick up. Which part do we want to do first? Let's do this part first. I don't think it matters. In which case we shouldn't have picked. We shouldn't have moved. Hold on. What have we done? I was gonna say this doesn't actually make sense, does it? No, it does make sense. I deleted too much. Oh well. We should, from here, move backwards. Pivot it that way. So when it's here. And then we will drop. That's not drop. Drop. Move back. Move back. Grab. Bring it down. So then we got this part done. Ow. We can't do it like this. You know why we can't do it like this? Because we need a way to swing around the chain to this side. Okay, so this needs to actually start out here or something. Which is fine. Just means this part will be different. This will be swing around 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's just a bit of an inefficiency, it's fine. So let's just check this makes what we want it to make. Perfect. And then from here we're going to... drop it. Drop it. Grab it. Bop it. I don't know what I'm saying. Grabbing it from the middle. We're going to basically reverse what we did. Is that the best way to do this? I feel like it should be a better way. Maybe if we grab it from here, we can rotate the whole thing around. But then what? Where can we reach? Not many places. Yeah, I think this is just the best way to do it. So we drop it, we move back, grab it, pivot that way, move back, drop, move out again. Now we got it by the gold. And we want to pivot it. Is it this way around? Again. Move back. Drop. Swing round. Grab. Move out. Rotate. drop, drop? No drop. Pivot. Move back. Drop. Move out again. Rotate. Pick up. No, that's not true. We want to rotate, pick up, then move out, drop. No, rotate. Drop. I'm not even saying things which are lining up with what I'm doing anymore. This should make this shape. Now this is going to be the hard part, is we need to make the chain from this. So we work under the assumption we've already got the chain there on the other side. Is this possible? Hold on. I did not even consider if we got enough space here. So if we've got the chain here, we're bonding it like this, and we put the thing there. How do we put the other bond in? Oh, we can spin it the other way. Okay, so we got the thing here, we need to put it... We actually already have it in the correct position. We just need to pivot it once, twice. That way. I think. We need to kind of grab it by the gold, is a problem. Maybe we can grab it by the gold if we just think of a... Oh no, we can't put it there because it's going to swing around into it. Oh, the hard part about this is we're going to have to figure out... Because grabbing it by the gold makes it easier to swing over here. And then if we do both bindings, like we grab it, we swing it around here, bond it, pivot, bond it, nice. I don't think it ever collides, which is good. How do we put it? We can put it back here, but how do we put it here? We need to basically re-grab it by this part, which is not easy. It's not easy at all. Almost impossible, I might say. Perhaps when it's this way round, there's a way we could grab it. No, it's too far out. No, we could grab it, move it along here. No. Ah, this is an unforeseen difficulty. The hard part is not making the chain. The hard part is actually putting it in place so we can consistently reach it again. So that's what I was saying before, is instead of doing it like this, we could... What is this grab? We could do it like this. Well, the question is, if we can only grab it by the salt here... Sorry, not there. Here. Can we position it in such a way that we get what we want? This salt would have to go here, basically. But we can't reach here. We could shift it over, grab this one. Can we reach this space? We can't reach that space. Perhaps if we flip it and do it like this, we grab this one. It's difficult to put it in place, isn't it? We had to figure out a way to, from grabbing this, we can grab the gold. Ah, we could just pivot it and then shift it along, right? Okay, that's perfectly fine, but we could do the equivalent for this as well, right? We put it here, if we pivot it once, we can reach it. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. That's not what you started. So we pivot, we dropped it here. Ah, but we had to do it by grabbing this, which is fine, isn't it? I'm just going to work under the assumption it's fine. No, it's not. Oh god, this is actually working out harder than expected. Because the first way round when we do it, it's not going to be repeatable. How are we going to do this? Because we have this... Okay, the thing is, let me just spell it out to you before we end this episode. I've got the thing, the compound here, and we want to grab this and swing it into here. We've now figured out a way that we could just pivot this, grab it and swing it in. It's completely fine, don't worry about it. So we can bond it, and then we can pivot it such that along this golden one, so it's over here, so we've got the chain going over here, that doesn't collide with anything, fine. And then we figured out a way that we can just grab it from the gold and put it back here and shift it along by pivoting it, that's fine. The problem is, the first time we make it, we're not going to have this bond here, so we can't pivot around this. So if we have it here, this is the only compound we got to deal with. So the way we have to pivot it needs to not be around this golden point, because we don't have this golden atom the first time we make this. We'll have it on every other time, so we had to pivot it around here, which would do it like this, which is very strange. Very strange indeed. Oh, well, it doesn't have to be necessarily that one, but it has to be one of these things here. Oh, this is so annoying. But unfortunately, we had to figure it out next time because we've run out of time for this episode. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Opus Magnum. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord down in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.